sharing, that's the thing to do. If I had a stick of gum and you didn't have one, I'd break it right in two, give half of it to you. That's sharing, sharing, everybody caring, sharing, that's the thing to do.
If I had a penny and you hadn't any, I'd buy a candy stick and let you have a lick.
That's sharing, sharing, everybody caring, sharing, that's the thing to do. That's the thing to do. That's the thing to do.
Okay, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. I've had a good sleep. I've been asleep since 7 o'clock at night. I'm ready to get going here. Let me start the day with some lovely supplements. This will really give me the energy I need. Start by preparing sack lunches. It takes a little elbow grease to stir up all this natural peanut butter. Yesterday was payday, so in addition to this plump sandwich, the children will each enjoy a 100% juice box and a bag of tortilla chips. Now the lunches are made. I have a little downtime to commune with the Lord. I got my scriptures, my herbal tea, and that's my little jar of inspirational quotes I got from Relief Society. I wake the children with a nice cup of homemade juice. This morning we have 2 choices. I've bottled grape or pear. Rise and shine. Wake up, sleepyheads. Time for good children to get up and get out of bed. John. Oh, there's our Rebecca. For breakfast, we're having corned beef hash. Well, today's a special day. We're going to start with some pinto beans. Benny, your homeschool lesson today is on accounting. Count each bean that goes in the pan. If you find any little rocks, just subtract those. Got it? Now, we'll soak those beans, but I'm putting a little bit of vinegar in. Let these beans soak and they'll double. Where else can you get such a return on your investment? They have to soak overnight in the fridge. And so we'll stew them up. It takes quite a bit of cooking for a batch of pinto beans, but I really prefer a pressure cooker if I can get my hands on one. Let's make banana bread next. We'll whip the wet ingredients with this hand mixer. Just give it a rinse. And let's use up all these brown bananas I've had in the freezer. Now, here's a shortcut. Just bake the bread in the mixing bowl. Time for lunch. In this crock pot, I have a soup bone in it. It's a lamb soup bone, so I've made one of the favorite soups of Ellen. It's the Scotch broth. My oldest daughter, she loves Scotch broth. Now, let's see, what can I make next? These cans have gathered only a little dust. Okay, Tom loves this beef stew, and it's nice to have large cans of things for a big family. And some of these things, I'll save those for a rainy day when the produce is ready in the garden. We've got pickling things and things for making ketchup. The red is for making my own ketchup out of the tomatoes. We had to have lots of food storage when we were cooking from scratch. All right, what else have we got? Oh, those things will be great for family camping. Sausage and potatoes and scrambled eggs and soup. Yeah. I got such a good deal on salt. So many choices here. Can't wait for sprouting season. I'll sprout these seeds in the windowsill. Of course, biscuits. That's my grandmother's rolling pin, Grandma Estella. Yes, I've made a lot of biscuits in my day. Now, I've been mixing something in the Bosch with a bread hook. It must be a batch of bread dough. Oh, let's see. Sure enough, we've got, looks like we've got some boiled eggs from our chickens. Hard-boiled eggs and biscuits. That makes a good breakfast or a light supper. But what is this creation? Now, what this is, Sylvia Engel had me making graham crackers and then other kinds of crackers. Oh, we're making granola there. Spread it out on the sheet. Oh, look at that big thing. I can make a lot of biscuits out of that baking powder. Oh, animals. We have to remember animals. Pie crust. Popcorn. Poppin'. Seasonings. These are all from the Fresh and Ripe shop. Oh, I know what this is. I'm making tortillas. Well, that's my wheat mill. It's grinding very slow but sure while I have a nap. Oh, yes, I used a lot of dry whey. Rex's sister gave me that sack, and she gave me a little recipe book called Better Ways with Fine Cooking. It's kind of like Little Miss Muffet used to have. But this has been dehydrated, made right in Seattle, the Dairy Gold Company. This jar of mustard has lasted us 12 years. And this is a Push Me, Pull You. It's a wooden cutout that I can use to open and close the oven and not touch the burner with my mitts. Right now I'm making tuna and extending it with TVP, textured vegetable protein made from soy, and by draining the tuna into this dry granules, they absorb the taste of the tuna and the texture, and then it extends the tuna fish, stretches my dollar. That's the name of the game, stretch the dollar. If you want to be a stay-at-home mom. Oh, this is how we milk the cow. That's dehydrated milk. Sure enough.
Sharing, sharing, everybody caring, sharing, that's the thing to do. If I had a stick of gum and you didn't have one, I'd break it right in two, give half of it to you. That's sharing, sharing, everybody caring, sharing, that's the thing to do.
If I had a penny and you hadn't any, I'd buy a candy stick and let you have a lick.
That's sharing, sharing, everybody caring, sharing, that's the thing to do.